Okay, so a lot of people know about this book. I'm getting down to really digging into it right now. So, Co-Intelligence by Ethan Mollick, Living and Working with AI. I think this is a really good practical guide for what's going on right now. It'll be interesting to see how this book holds up over the next 5 years or however longer if Ethan's going to have to do a revised edition because things are changing so fast. But right now, this book has a fantastic layman's overview of what's really going on. It's great for non-technical people to try to figure out how they are going to relate to it, not only in what looks like might be coming, but also in what's practical and possible right now. So, do they give the chapter guide if I do the look inside? If I say look inside, here we go. Yeah. So, the, part one, I've been jumping around, but I'm reading deeply back again on part one: creating alien minds, aligning the alien, 4 rules for co-intelligence. And then part two, this is really interesting because it's basically just kind of putting out a map of practical use cases you could actually do right now. So AI as a person, as a creative, as a coworker, as a tutor, as a coach. And so I'm going to continue picking this book apart and also bringing stuff here on Saturdays to actually try some of this stuff out. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I started the workflow of actually working with my assistant Ada in back and forth conversation. It really changed. I mean, the amount of output that the input and output that happens, it's a lot like working with a real person, and that it isn't just it isn't. When I first started using AI, the only thing people ever showed us was the one shot. That's like you put in one sentence and you tell AI to oh, make me a 3,000 word essay on this topic, and then you hit go and you read it. And it's like, oh, well, that's stupid. Look at all these things that are wrong with this. Well, it's like, well, what if you told a person? What if you told an assistant to write you a report on what you gave them one sentence of instruction? Would would you view it as in any way as stupid if you'd done that with a person? It's like, no, you're stupid for giving that instruction in such a basic and vague way. So uh, anyway, I think it's going to be good. I'm having fun every time I use it now. But the fact that 4.0 can now keep up with you and keep a session rolling between your a browser version or through a mobile app, so that you could continue the conversation while you're driving, and then pick it up when you get to an office or you get to a workstation, type in more, and then continue going just like you would work with an assistant. So I'm going to try to drive that use case as far as I possibly can just to see what happens. And I'm kind of using a lot of the stuff out of this book as a guide for those exercises just to see what will happen, because beyond it being interesting to me, I mean, I would think this is cool, but I really need this. I'm going to put up my next topic up here.